ekiri mu Parliament omukulu Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi alemeddeko agamba nti balina okwogera ku nguzi egenda mu maaso mu Parliament wabula Speaker ANITA AMONGI tayagala muntu yenna ayogera ku nguzi eno era nga Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi agamba Speaker ne bw'anantiisatiisa tulina okugenda mu maaso n'okutereeza byonna ebigenze mu maaso nga bisoba ku Parliament kuno era nga ababaka balemeddeko ne bagamba nedda lwaki Speaker ayagala tukole ki ayagala tuvubuukubika okutugaana okukola ekituufu kye tulina okukola ng'ababaka ba Parliament okulwanyisa enguzi egenda mu maaso mu Parliament era bw'ati bafulumye wabweru ne batuula ku lubalaza lwa Parliament nga ne bagamba Speaker alina okukkiriza twogere ku nguzi egenda mu maaso. Lwaki Speaker tayagala twogere ku nguzi? Speaker ki kyayisaawo? Byonna bibadde bibuuzo nga mukama waffe Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi abyebuuza wabula nga mumanyi ANITA AMONGI bwe yeekaza olw'okuba nti mu nguzi yakyafuuse chief kubanga naye muli wanguzi mulungi tayagala ayogera ku nguzi era ategeezezza mbu bino bigenda kwogerwako oluvannyuma lw'emyezi 6 olwo yakitutte nti bannayuganda bajja kuba babivuddeko era tajja kukkiriza kiyisaawo naye nga Yesu Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi akyali w'amaanyi era akyali muvumu agamba ne bw'anaakola atya tulina obyogerako kubanga zino ssente zaali mu kuzannyisa ssente ya muwi wa musolo. Tweyanziza nnyo Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi weebale byonna by'okola tuli basiimu nnyo kubanga ddala olaze ekifaananyi ekituufu eky'obusajja bukulu era twebaza pulezidenti waffe Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bobweni yasindikayo abantu nga mmwe abalina ensi abantu aboogera ebintu ensi neewulira abantu abaagala eggwanga lyano likyuke lifune obuyinza obupya tuve mu mikono gy'abo abeenoonyeza ebyayo. Bannange tuli basiimu nnyo tusaba tutambule bwe tuti nga bajjajjaffe bwe baalugera nti agali awamu ge galuma ennyama. Tuli basiimu nnyo twagala tutambuza Uganda nga eri ku musingi gwa nsi yonna ate twagala twezimbira abakulembeze baffe tuve mu baana bato abasala tulangira mbu manya nga baatendeka abakulembeze baabwe. N.O.P simple kuyababbi era wowe omanyi nti oli mubbi nti ogenda kujja mu N.O.P ogenda kubba ogenda kukozesa bubi ssente y'omuwi w'omusolo N.O.P ejja kugoba kyekituuse ku Mathias Mpuuga Nsamba kwawe twogera kata kyalina kifo mu bukulembeze bwa National Unity Platform twamuyamba ne tumuwa ku bwa leader of opposition n'obwa commissioner babumukwakuddeko bwewaawo ye Parliament egenda kulemerako egambe nti oye Parliament egenda kulemerako emulemeze ku ntebe kuno naye ffe tujja genda mu maaso n'okutwongera bategeeza n'okubajjukiza nti tebitukwatako ffe tumaze okuwummuza ekintu kyammwe owammwe mukiremezaako mwe abamanyi neffe His Excellence Delegate President of Uganda Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bobweni amaze okuba nga amufubutula kaakati nno zigendera ddala kwabika emipiira kati bawulira obusungu bawulira bafa neffe tebitukwatako. Tweyanza Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi weebale kola buli kimu ekisoboka okulaba nga olabisa abasajja bano abasajja ab'enkwe abasajja baagala okulaba nga buli kimu bakitambuliza mu mikono gyabwe. Tweyanziza nnyo tusaba tutambule bwe bati agali awamu ge galuma ennyama. Oyo Honorable Joel Ssenyonyi ebigambo jangu obituwe wano ku Parliament we tuli baganda bange mikwano gyange.
Procedurally well that this is attended by the Prime Minister because we are missing attendance in this house, and I think that is the very reason as to why this ministry is performing very poorly. I'm not sure the ministry is performing poorly. So it's not for one person. is a doctor. An educationist with so many schools. And he knows more about education. And I just want to have a facility. It doesn't cost much, but she's even with she's on Zoom now. Members, as we told you, this is a special sitting to receive the ministerial statement. So let's reduce our.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, in your communication. Respected what is going on, and that's why I request the minister to come in so that can clarify on this. But I was in the constituency so that I got the information and we discussed this matter.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. And yes, of course, as leaders, we do interact with several people. The leader of the opposition does the same about several matters, including this one. Right Honorable Speaker, you have guided that and informed the House that I did write to you regarding a commission meeting. You wrote back to me, Right Honorable Speaker, and said that the earliest a commission meeting can sit is after 30th June. That's the letter you wrote back to me, Right Honorable Speaker. 30th June is over 6 months away from today, and these issues continue to pile up. And that's why I was saying, as a people-centered parliament, it's important because the commission, I'm told, last started in August of last year. So that will actually have been about a year. That's why I was saying that as a people-centered parliament, is it not prudent
Honorable members,
that we respond to these issues, Right Honorable Speaker?
First listen. The commission sat, and these are things that are not supposed to be discussed in this House. The commission sat because you members were complaining of your fuel. And that is the commission which is sat to make sure that there was an approval of the fuel for members at the expense of taxpayers. At the expense of taxpayers. Yes, procedure. There's a procedure matter.
Thank you. Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Rule 87, Sub-Rule 2, of our Rules of Procedure, members have been heard, and you've taken a decision, and that we shall proceed with the matters of the House and have substantive contributions, whether matters of national importance, etc., that we also have as members later on, and that's why we are here. Right Honorable Speaker, our rules clearly state that the decision of the Speaker or chairperson on any point shall not be open to appeal and shall not be reviewed by the House except upon substantive motion. And you've ruled. Your ruling, unless through a motion, and it's true, she has ruled on the matter of procedure that was raised by a member and clearly stated that let's proceed with the laying of the documents. Then we can move. No, the issue of the
Honorable Sechkubo.
And your ruling cannot be reviewed by this
Honorable
House. It can
Sechkubo.
only be reviewed by a motion.
Honorable Sechkubo.
Further
I have
procedure,
not given you the mic.
Further procedure.
I have not given you the mic.
Further procedure. Right.
Honorable Sechkubo, I want to refer you to Rule 89. I don't think you should test somebody's patience for too long. Listen, just a minute. There is a procedure matter.
Further procedure.
There is a procedure matter. Sarah.
To have audience.
What's wrong with you?
I deserve.
Right Honorable.
Stand.
Right Honorable Speaker.
I was the first.
Yes, Sarah.
Stand, Right Honorable Speaker.
Sarah. You sit, you'll speak after Sarah.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker, I rise on a procedural issue. We all have issues that we want to raise, Right Honorable Speaker, regarding the Commission and the Commissioners specifically. There are issues, for example, on the pay of the Commissioners. Forget about the service award. Because what is also coming up is that other than the allowance that this Parliament gave the Commissioners, there is payment for servants.
I thought that is what
Yes.
is going to be discussed.
So, Right Honorable Speaker, 4.8 million, 12 million for fuel. Right Honorable Speaker, the procedural issue that I'm raising is whether we should not go ahead to lay the papers and then have time to discuss what we want to discuss.
Yes, that's what
so
I'm
Right Honorable
saying.
Speaker, is it not procedural right that you call on the ministerial policy statements to be laid,
Let's lay
and
the
then we
papers.
discuss the other matters after? Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Next item. Sechkubo, you talk whatever you want to talk. Talk. I'm saying you speak.
Speak. Right Honorable Speaker.
You speak.
Right Honorable Speaker. I'm not a member of the Parliamentary Commission, where you are insinuating that you can have matters of such public importance debated in there. Right Honorable Speaker and members, where I stand as MP, this House has been engulfed in totally unprecedented abuse. Right Honorable Speaker, you say we debate other things, we lay the papers, when the credibility of this House is under challenge. Right Honorable Speaker, we are having a big problem.
He's on procedure.
We cannot sit here as if nothing wrong has happened. I was amazed that in your communication you did not make a mention of the grave allegations against the institution of Parliament where I belong as a member. I'm here as a member of Parliament, and once this House is tarnished the way it is, I can't sit comfortably there. And we say we move on to other items. Can we have a clarification about the allegations in the media, so that we take a corrective position, so that we clean ourselves first? We are here to perform Article 79 of the Constitution, the oversight function. We are taking oversight role on other institutions and arms of government. But when it comes to us, we want to hide it under carpet. And it is a shame to this House if we proceed when such allegations are on our head, and we continue as if it is business as normal, as usual.
Okay.
I therefore beseech you, Right Honorable Speaker, I beg your indulgence under Rule 59K and even OM, so that you allow these matters. You'd even have issued a statement. If you had issued a statement at that point, we would say yes. But to proceed as if nothing has happened, we go to next item. And yet, the only issue I have on my life is a member of this House. And once this House is on fire, I cannot sit down there. We need answers. What happened? Right Honorable Speaker.
Honorable members.
What happened?
Sit and I give you an answer.
What happened?
Sit, I give you an answer. Sit and I give you an answer. Honorable members, I will never, and I'm saying, never give you an answer on hearsay, on rumor mongering. And we are not going to run this house on rumor mongering. I just saw yesterday where they said Honorable Okini Pipi was dealing on cocaine. Okini Pipi is here. Which cocaine is the guy dealing on? Me to answer you on hearsay, on things that you have cooked on the social media, because I have said no to bum shafting, I will not. Next item. Next item.
Item 3, laying of papers. 3A, ministerial policy statements and budget estimates for the financial year 2024-2025.
Honorable members, Section 12 of the Public Finance Management Act 2015 mandates Parliament to analyze government policies that affect the economy and recommendation of alternative policies. Section 13 of the Public Finance Management Act requires relevant ministers and their ministerial policy statements by 15th day of March. Honorable Minister, you listen. Today being the deadline, I will require the ministerial policy statements to be tabled for onward transmission to the relevant sectoral committees. As sectoral committees embark on consideration of ministerial statements, I urge them to evaluate the compliance of policy statements under Section 1315 of the Public Finance Management Act. Section 20 of 2015, which prescribes the nature of information and documents to accompany the policy statements. In addition, the opposition is required under Rule 147 of the Rules of Procedure to submit an alternative policy proposals by 29th of March 2024 for onward transmission of sectoral committees. However, I am reliably informed that the Shadow Cabinet Minister of Finance has actually has his report ready, and will also lay it on table today. He has the report ready. He's a very effective person, so he's going to lay it on table, and that is with a consultation with his leader of opposition. I will grant the shadow minister permission. Let me finish. I will grant the shadow minister, if that is okay with the leader of opposition and the House, for him to lay it on the table. And I will also expect all the other ministerial statements to be presented to the Budget Committee and be brought back to the House. The Budget Committee will report back to the House. I now invite the Minister of Foreign Affairs to lay the ministerial policy statement.
Madam Speaker, I beg to lay on table the ministerial policy statements for vote 006 and votes 501 to 538 for financial year 2024-2025 under the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I beg to lay.
Pursuant to Rule 146 of the Rules of Procedure, the ministerial policy statement for Foreign Affairs stands referred to the Sectoral Committee of Foreign Affairs.
(3.2) The Ministry of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives.
Right Honorable Speaker, I hereby lay the ministerial statement and budget estimates for the financial year 2024-2026. 2025.
Honorable members, that is for for the Minister of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives. This is referred to the Committee of Tourism, Trade and Industry, as per Rule 146(3). Namuga, why don't you leave the old man? A Minister of Gender. Helen, you can do it from there. Honorable Sechikubo, you help Helen to bring the document.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. And Honorable Sechikubo is a very good friend. He knows what we deal with the age limit. Right Honorable Speaker, pursuant to Section 13 of the Public Finance Management Act 2015, as amended, and Rule 146 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament, I hereby submit the ministerial policy statements for vote 18 and 615, Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development, financial year 2024-2025. I beg to submit.
Thank you.
Honorable Sechikubo, can you help me and put this?
Sechikubo, can you bring for us?
Thank you so much. And clap for him, he's my good friend.
Honorable, pursuant to Rule 146(3) of the Rules of Procedure, the ministerial statement will be referred to the Committee of Gender, Labour and Social Development. Honorable Sechi, thank you. Office of the Prime Minister.
I beg to lay on table the ministerial policy statement, financial 2024/2025, vote 003, Office of the Prime Minister. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Under Rule 146(3), it's referred to the Committee of Presidential Affairs. Thank you. Office of the President.
Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to read the ministerial policy statement for the Presidency, financial year 2024-25, for the following votes: 001, Office of the President; 002, State House; 023, Ministry of Kampala, Capital City and Metropolitan Affairs; vote 107, Uganda AIDS Commission; vote 112, Directorate of Ethics and Integrity; vote 158, Internal Security Organization; and vote 159, External Security Organization. I beg to read.
Thank you. This stands referred to the Committee still of Presidential Affairs. East African Community Affairs.
Where is it? It's on. Right Honorable Speaker, I hereby present to you the ministerial policy statement and expenditure proposals for the Ministry of East African Community Affairs, vote 021 for financial year 2024, that is stroke 25, for consideration and approval. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Pursuant to Rule 1463. You first clap for the old man now.
I fumbled along.
This stands referred to the Committee of East African Community Affairs. Trade, Minister of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities.
Right Honorable Speaker and honorable members, I beg to lay the ministerial policy statement for the financial year 2024-2025 for votes 022 and 117, Ministry of Tourism, Wildlife and Antiquities.
Thank you. This is referred to the Sectoral Committee of Tourism, Trade and Industry. Local government.
Right Honorable Speaker, in accordance with Section 13 of the Public Finance Management Act 2015 and Rule 146 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament of Uganda, I beg to lay the ministerial policy statement for financial year 24-25 for votes 1011 Ministry of Local Government, vote 146 of Local Government Finance Commission, and vote 601 to 935 of all local governments in Uganda. On behalf of the Minister of Local Government, I beg to lay.
Thank you. Pursuant to Rule 1463, referred to the Committee of Public Service and Local Government. Defense and Veteran Affairs.
Right Honorable Speaker, under delegation, I wish to lay on table the ministerial policy statement of the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, vote 004 of financial year 2024-2025. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Pursuant to Rule 146.3, refer to the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs. Public Service.
Right Honorable Speaker, I beg to lay the ministerial policy statement, Ministry of Public Service, vote 005 for the financial year 2024-2025. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Referred to the Committee of Public Service and Local Government. That's pursuant to Rule 146.3 of the Rules of Procedure. Minister of Water and Environment. Water and Environment.
Right Honorable Speaker, under delegation, I beg to lay the ministerial policy statement for the Ministry of Water and Environment, financial 2024-25. I beg to lay.
Thank you. Refer to the Committee of Environment and Natural Resources pursuant to Rule 146.3 of the Rules of Procedure. Justice and Constitutional Affairs.
Madam Speaker, I beg to lay a ministerial policy statement for Ministry of Justice and Constitutional Affairs for financial year 2024-2025. I beg to lay.
Pursuant to Rule 146.3, refer to the Committee of Legal and Parliamentary Affairs.
Embeera yeeyo ebadde mu Parliament. Era ng'oyogolaba ye Speaker Anita Amongi n'atangambwako eyifudde Katonda era ng'ono takkiriza bantu balala kwogera wabula okuggyako abo b'abalonze okuba nga be balina okwogera bokka. Anita Amongi Speaker Parliament yeefudde Katonda wa Parliament naye nga twongera omujjukiza n'okumutegeeza ffe aba National Platform tulina kyotugamba Speaker wa Parliament mwe mugezaako okukola ebyammwe mugezaako okubuzaabuza mugezaako okuyisaawo ebyammwe naye twongera obajjukiza nti bannayuganda abaalonda abantu abo bye balina sse esembayo. So Anita Amongi ne bw'okola otya togenda kuggyako bantu kitiibwa kyabwe kye baagala eky'okuzza eri eggwanga lyabwe. Byonna mu kaseera nga mubikoze mujja bikola mujja bimalayo naye twongera obajjukiza nti Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bob Wine His Excellency President omulonde oba mukola ki oba mwogera ki oba muleeta ki ffe tebitukwatako kasita tuba nga tutambula era nga buli kimu kitambulira ddala bulungi. His Excellency Ekeri President mu Buganda Kyagulanyi Ssentamu Robert Bob Wine atukubiriza nnyo tubeere abantu abakakamu abantu abaagala eggwanga lyabwe naye bantu mwe mujja tukozesa ensobi okusinziira ku ebyo mwe byemukola nga mweyisaawo ebyammwe nga temwagala bantu kukola kintu kituufu wabula nga mwe mwagala kukola bye mwagala kukola. Bannange twongera obajjukiza n'okubategeeza nti n'eggwanga lyaffe ffenna nga bannayuganda weewaawo mwe mulowooza nti mmwe muliinako obuyinza era mmwe abalina sse naye n'eggwanga ly'abantu temulowooza nti eggwanga lyo Speaker eggwanga si ly'eggwanga lya bannayuganda.